Today on Rappler. Meta scraps its fact-checking program in the United States. Rappler calls Meta's move opportunistic, noting it puts people's health, well-being, and safety at risk. Edgar Matobato, a whistleblower who exposed Rodrigo Duterte's death squad in Davao, is currently safe in an undisclosed location after fleeing the Philippines. The Philippines' unemployment and underemployment rate dropped in November 2024. And actress and comedian Rufa Mae Quinto surrenders to the NBI. Meta scraps its long-standing fact-checking program in the United States as its CEO Mark Zuckerberg appears to be mending fences with Donald Trump's incoming second administration. This is Meta's biggest overhaul of its approach to managing political content.
First, we're going to get rid of fact-checkers and replace them with community notes, similar to X, starting in the US.
The changes will affect Facebook, Instagram, and Threads. International fact-checking network head Angie Drobnik-Holan challenges Zuckerberg's depiction of its members as biased and censorious, saying fact-checking journalism has never censored or removed posts. It added information and context to controversial claims, and debunked hoax content and conspiracies. Nonprofit Center for Information Resilience co-founder Ross Burley says the move seems to be more about political appeasement than smart policy. He says this is a major step back for content moderation at a time when disinformation and harmful content are evolving faster than ever. Meta donated $1 million to Donald Trump's inaugural fund, a departure from its past practice. Trump once threatened to send the Meta CEO to prison. Rappler releases a statement on Wednesday, January 6 on Meta ending the fact-checking program in the United States. Rappler is a fact-checker under the Meta program in the Philippines.
We are dismayed by Meta's decision to end the fact-checking program in the United States and appalled over statements made by Mr. Zuckerberg bad-mouthing fact-checkers. Fact-checking and verification is a critical due diligence process that responsible journalists and newsrooms go through each time we publish stories to protect the welfare of audiences. This methodology ensures that citizens are equipped with accurate information they need to live their lives better and make informed decisions. Allowing manipulative and harmful content to flourish and gain eyeballs and platforms under the guise of free speech is opportunistic and puts people's health, well-being, and safety at risk.
Rappler says that for as long as Meta retains the fact-check program in the Philippines, Rappler intends to continue this engagement, especially during an election year. Meantime, Rappler CEO and Nobel Peace Prize laureate Maria Ressa tells AFP, Mark Zuckerberg says it's a free speech issue. That's completely wrong. She adds, only if you're profit-driven can you claim that. Only if you want power and money can you claim that. This is about safety. Edgar Matobato, a self-confessed hitman who blew the whistle on former President Rodrigo Duterte's death squad in Davao City, is currently safe in an undisclosed location. Matobato fled the Philippines after persistent death threats. A trusted source knowledgeable about the arrangements told Rappler, Matobato is fit and well and considers a foreign country most safe where Duterte is not influential. Matobato's affidavit was among the first communications filed with the ICC that resulted in a now 7-year-long investigation. Matobato's fellow self-confessed hitman Arturo Las Cañas has been offered limited immunity by the ICC. Former Senator Antonio Trillanes in a post on social media says, one of the last acts of former President Noynoy Aquino as president was to ensure the safety of Edgar Matobato, who was under the NBI Witness Protection Program at the time, before the assumption of Duterte as president in 2016. He directed a trusted senior government official to facilitate Matobato's transfer of custody to a senior member of the Catholic Church. This act of Pinoy saved Matobato's life. The Philippine Statistics Authority, or PSA, says the unemployment and underemployment in the Philippines decreased in November 2024 as businesses prepared for the holiday season. The unemployment rate fell to 3.2% with 1.66 million jobless Filipinos in November, down from the 3.6% in the same month in 2023. The underemployment rate also dropped to 10.8% with 5.35 million Filipinos in November. National statistician Dennis Mapa says the manufacturing industry gained around 784,000 more jobs year-on-year. The wholesale and retail sector experienced the highest increase in employment since October 2024, adding 746,000 jobs. MAPA says the growth in manufacturing and retail jobs in November was anticipated because of the holiday season. He also notes the holiday season was the factor behind the drop in underemployment rate, with more Filipinos getting hired in full-time jobs. Meantime, the agriculture and fisheries sector suffers the largest job losses since November 2023, with 1.99 million workers affected. Rufa Mae Quinto surrenders to the National Bureau of Investigation on Wednesday, January 8. This follows an arrest warrant issued by the Pasay Regional Trial Court in December 2024 regarding her involvement with Dermacare. The arrest stems from 14 counts of violation of Section 8 of the Securities Regulation Code, or the unlawful sale of securities. Quinto was escorted by NBI personnel after arriving at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport from California. Her lawyer earlier clarified that the charges were not related to large-scale estafa and that Quinto would post bail. Quinto also denies any fraudulent activity, claiming she was also a victim. Actress Neri Miranda faced similar charges and was released after being arrested in November 2024. And that's today's wrap. I'm Kara Oliver. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.